Hello and welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to be making honey butter taffy. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so here I have the non-stick pan I'm going to be cooking the taffy in. Over here I have the spatula I'm going to be moving the soon-to-be taffy around with. Here I have the organic honey sans branding label. And here I have the butter that I'll be using. That is not a well-balanced pan. So I'm going to apply, actually I need to turn the heat off. I'm going to apply some butter and rub it around to help the taffy not stick. I'm not sure if this is completely necessary, but it'll otherwise add flavor to the taffy anyway. Ooh, it's a little bit hot for fingers. In fact, I'm going to get a paper towel and wipe off the excess. There we are. Now to turn the heat back on. Now to add the honey to the pan. Alright, now I've gotten the honey into the pan. I'm going to cook it down for a while. It may take a while to get it to the consistency I want, but that's just the process. Just have to make sure to keep stirring it so it doesn't burn. It's definitely become quite a bit less viscous since I've been applying heat to it. I want to get it a little bit more viscous than a syrup. I'll get back to you when it's gotten to the consistency that I've wanted. Alright, it is at the desired consistency. I'm going to take it off the heat, leave it here, and go to my station where I'm going to be pulling the taffy. Alright, so fortunately I have a granite countertop, so I'm going to take advantage of that. I'm going to take some of the butter and put it on the surface, and I'm going to pour out the hot taffy. Alright, I think that's good enough. I want the surface to be cold when I pour out the hot taffy. So here we go. Try a little at first, just in case. Now, apparently, at least I think the idea is you scoop it into the center of your work area. I'll probably add more as it cools down, but here goes nothing. Ooh, it's already starting to firm up. At least my skin will be plump and shiny after this. Well, I think it is time for a plan B. Pun intended. That didn't quite work, so now I'm going to put it in the freezer to let it cool down so I can work with it. Alright, so here's the taffy now cooled down. And you know what? I think I may have decided to forego the taffy pulling, and I'll just keep it this way and call it a day. Here is the finished taffy. I'm going to put it in the freezer for a little bit to firm it up. Then I'll cut off a piece and try it. Unfortunately, not everything went to plan, but I can still have it as a cold taffy. Well, here's a tip. If you wet your countertop a little bit before you set down parchment paper, the water's surface tension will hold the parchment paper down. Gotta work quickly so it doesn't stick as badly. Almost there. Come on, come on. There we go. There is my giant taffy roll. Now I'm going to try it. There's the taffy. Here's cutting off a piece of it. Alright, now I'm going to try it. It's pretty good. Tastes like honey. Well, I didn't quite get to do a taffy pull like I was hoping to, but it still turned out pretty good. You know, the main reason you pull taffy is to actually make harder taffy softer and like a lighter mouthfeel, so it's just a different kind of taffy, one that should be served chilled. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you next time. P.S. to my wonderful mother, I definitely did clean off the counter after I was done.